everybody, this is Sandy Reese with StampinCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks so much for joining me today. We have one final day of projects using the Trusty Toolbox designer paper from our Celebration catalog. Now this coordinates with the Trusty Tools bundle and the die set, which cuts out a bunch of these tools. Now it doesn't cut out all of them, but it does cut out maybe half of them. We're not actually using the bundle today. We are just going to focus on this really great paper. We only have about 10 days left to get this for free. It's free with a $50 order, so you can't purchase it. You can only get it for free. So you don't want to miss out on that. There's a link below if you'd like to make a purchase. The price on here, if you purchase this bundle, you can get this for free. You don't even have to order anything else. So today we're going to build on our card class from Thursday, and then we had another project on Saturday, and then today we're just focusing on paper. And we're going to make some tags. You can probably see these are some of my scraps left over. Some of them have tools on the back. Some I've cut off, which may have one or two tools, but I've also got a whole stack of tools. So I watched a HBO documentary last night, and I just cut out all these tools that did not have dies. These are my leftover tools. Now there were a couple hammers and other things that I used dies with, but the bulk of these did not have the dies. So you see the bigger ones, the saw, the drill, the little circular saw blade. And if you have a scan and cut, this is perfect for scan and cut for cutting. Now I cut mine by hand, but because these have solid lines all the way around, this works great with the Brother Scan and Cut if you have one of those. Okay, so I'm not doing any stamping today, so I just pulled what was sitting. I also cleaned up my cutting area where I throw all my scraps, and I pulled out a few of these that were just laying there. And then I pulled out, these were leftover from Stampery, and then I had some different colors that coordinate. So we've got Crushed Curry, Lost Lagoon, I've got some Real Red, and then I think I have some of each of our grays. So we've got Basic Gray, Smoky Slate, and Gray Granite. And I think the color is Gray Granite, but you know, any of these would work. So I just grabbed some different things, and I've got my trio punch, the trio corner punch, or I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I'll post that on my blog so you know the name of it. But it's got a little hole if we want to punch for ribbon, and then some corner punches. So we'll use that maybe on a couple of those. So let's decide what we're going to do. I did some different sizes so that they could also be used for cards too. Now this one is about 5 inches by 5 by 3, so I've got 2 of those. Let's just make those up. And we may not punch the top of these, so these could be card elements. So let's see, what can we do? I've got this. I might just put this across the 2 of these. Let's do that. When I like to do cards that are or tags that are nice and simple, and I'm just using the tools that I have. I don't want to get too crazy. Let's see, I'll just trim that off. I like the gray on that side. We're going to use that too. I've got my little paper trimmer. Let's just put this on. We're going to do 2 that are similar, but we'll put some different tools on there. And these will be good size, either to use as a tag or an element. We'll see how it goes. Okay, did I say these were 3 inches? They're just slightly under 3. So let's cut off 3 inches. And then let's do like a 1/4 inch, a couple 1/4 inch strips, which is nice. It's right on it's these lines on my little paper cutter, or 1/4 inch, so it's nice and easy to measure those. Same with if you use the bigger paper trimmer. I just grabbed that because it was handy. And I'm just going to do a very thin line of liquid glue. Well, I thought I was. I don't want to squeeze out too much. Just a little bit. And let's put these, use the other side. And then I'll trim off the extra. I don't know if any of you ever sit down and make a bunch of tags. I love to just sit down with my scraps and make tags. Okay. I seem to have some adhesive stuck to the side of that for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. There we go. Cute. Okay, now these are nice big tags, so maybe what we'll do is use a couple of our big, I think I feel like I cut out 2 of my circular saws. Why do I only see 1 here? You know, you remember doing things and then you can't find them. I only see 1 big circular saw. That's okay. So let's do this because, you know, how Bob Vila used to say, measure once, measure twice, cut once. So we're going to pretend we measured and we cut, and let's just we'll do a little, this is a little bigger. We'll do birthday wishes right there. I think that looks cute. Let's do that. Let's, we'll just glue this down. It can come off just a little bit off the side. We'll glue this one down too, and then we'll pop up our sentiment. I'm not sure where their sentiment came from. Do that, and grab a couple of dimensionals. We'll go this way. We'll come off just a little bit so we can see the center of that circular saw. I'm going to grab some of my rustic metallic dots. We'll just bling it up a little bit, each one, to make it special. I'll put one here and maybe one over here. Cute! That's all I'm going to do for that one. Okay, let's see what we have over here. We've got this big saw. We'll put it that way. What else? We have this other saw. It had a lot of little teeth and I didn't want to try to make notches, so I just cut it straight. It's even bigger than this one. I don't know if I like that. I feel like one saw is enough. We'll do the brown one, and maybe we'll add this. We'll put this big drill on here. That's, or we could do a measuring tape and then do a happy birthday up here. No, let's do the drill. Okay. Sometimes it's just taking your pieces and playing around with them. We're going to do our saw coming down about like that. And let's pop up our drill. Put a dimensional there. We'll do 3. It's kind of big. All right. I'll just put a little bit of an angle. And then we'll do happy birthday over here on the left. Right here. Cool, I like that too. Okay, Let's get a big and a small. We'll just put a big and a small on each of our tags. We'll put one right there. We'll love that. Okay. Let's make a couple with our Gloss Lagoon. What do we have? I saw we had some paper that had some screws, like nuts and bolts. I'm wondering if we put it here. Maybe we'll just put it down at the bottom. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? We have this graph paper, and I think I like that on the side better. For some reason, I like the nuts and bolts going across. So let's do a little bit. Let's do it at the bottom. Uh-oh. I am out of adhesive. So I'm going to need to fix that. Okay. Maybe we'll do it at the top and the bottom. Let's try that. So it'll be opposite of the other one. We'll have the middle open. Okay. We'll do this one with this paper, this graph paper on this side. Whoop, almost glued that down on the wrong side. Okay. Whoa. Okay. The edge of the paper, you know, because it's such a full pattern, will go up to the edge. So that's why I saved some of that, because those are not full tools. So I just used the back of that one. Okay, let's just add this. I have a couple of these big saws that, you know, they're just big. I like to get contrasting colors. So these have screws and bolts. So let's do screwdriver, but I think this is the only screwdriver I have here, which is blue or Gloss Lagoon. So let's add another color. I mean, let's get one of these. We'll get one of these and one of these. Maybe. I like that level. And then, okay, let's do that. My husband has a laser level. He has several of these levels, but he has a laser level that he is in love with. And I can't even ask him to hang a picture without him getting his laser level out. He loves it that much. I said, can't we just eyeball it? Because I just like to point and say, okay, this is where I'm going to hang the nail. And he's like, you can't do that. And then he gets the whole laser level thing out, and, you know, 45 minutes later it's hung. Which I laugh, because if I had done it, it would have been done in like 30 seconds, because I just say, let's just do this. Okay, I'm going to use one of these little happy birthday sentiments. And most of mine say happy birthday for some reason. These are just what I picked out. I think I had used these for maybe a swap. I don't know why I stamped so many extras. Okay. We'll fill up, oh, I only want one big one there. I stabbed a hole in my paper. Come back, you don't belong there. All right, there's that one. I like using up all my tools. I just want them all gone. This one, let's do this one as a tag. Let's get a hole in here first. Make sure that's hopefully centered. let's do this one as a tag too. Maybe it's not too late to center that and punch a hole. Okay. That way I can see where my hole is. I feel like my teeth need to be going down that way. All right, since this is so big, we'll put this on the bottom. And let's see. You can go with yellow. That's big enough that I know, well, that takes up a lot of space. We'll just pop that up. I've got several of those drills, so we need to use those up. Pop up our drill. Okay. At an angle. Here's one that says, I've got a thank you, but it's pretty big. We'll use that on the next one. We'll make a space for that. This one says just because, which I think is kind of cute. That can be if somebody came over and helped you fix something or make something or repair something. You could do a thank you, or you could just do a just because. Isn't that cute? Let's bling it. Manly bling. Okay, we'll do one here and one right there. Awesome. Okay, let's do a couple. Let's do a couple smaller ones using our crushed curry. Let's see. I love this paper. The back of it is this one, which I like too. But I just, you know what? Maybe I'm going to do this on the gray. I think yellow on yellow. Yeah, I think it looks better in gray. So let's set that aside. We've got this one. It's like crossed hammers. Or let's do gray. We'll do yellow and gray and gray and yellow. Okay. I wonder if we did it on here and did that the back. Let's do that. These are 3 1/4, so I need to make them 3 1/2. Oh, let's see. 3 1/4 by 2. And this is 2 1/2, so we need to make it 3 3/4 to make it even. All the way around. So we're going to use that for the back, and then we're going to put our yellow right in the front. Let's do that. So you can use the designer paper for the back of your tag too. And then we'll do a little solid cardstock for a focal point. Okay. All right. Let's see. These are a little, we also have one of these. We have a bigger one. Let's do this. I need to cut that off right there. Where's the pencil? I like to, let's see. Three 3/4. Let's see if that's enough. We're going to do one the opposite. Okay. We'll give ourselves a bigger tag here. All right, let's see what we have. We have, I can use this giant saw. No. That, I'll have to call them back. Okay. There, we'll put that one there. We'll add a little red pencil to this one. Oh, look, we have a couple of clamps. That looks like a G, and that looks like a C. I don't know. A clamp and a, I like to do contrasting colors. Let's see, I've got this hammer that was left over from something else. Or have a lot of blue things, so we're going to need to do at least one blue thing on a piece for the rest of the project. Clamp and pliers. I'm not sure how well these clamps are going to do. Let's just do a few different things. Let's do clamps, pliers, and a wrench. Or is that it? A socket wrench? No. It's one of those other wrenches. Okay, that's big. And then let's do this one on here with, let's do our thank you right here. Let's do the paintbrush and a measuring tape. Okay. I think that's good. All right, let's do this one first. Let's glue the paintbrush down. And then we'll pop up our measuring tape. And we're gonna let's pop up our thank you first so we know where that's gonna go. We'll put that right here. All right, and then measuring tape about here. Okay, perfect. Then we can do a punch and put our ribbon in there if we want. Okay, let's do over here. We'll do, got a happy birthday. Let's just trim that off and use that, maybe down at the bottom. All right, I have a pencil go in there, and we'll pop this up. This is a good way. So a lot of the pieces we used in one of the cards we made at, well, the one that we made Thursday or Saturday, we did that at Stampery, and we used a lot of the other tools. Oh, that's not it. Where did my sentiment go? This is the back side. There it is. So these are all the leftover pieces that were a little too big or too small that we didn't use on those projects. This is the same designer paper as that in the background. Okay, let's do, you know, I don't know that I like that. That clamp's kind of weird. Let's see if we do a clamp and a saw. Only because I think too many little pieces make it confusing. And let's do some little pop-ups on that clamp. So these were kind of the more awkward, larger pieces that we did not use. So tags are a great way to use up those extra tools or extra pieces that you might not use on a card. Okay. Let's do, this has got the same color as the handle on the saw, so we'll use this one. We'll do a little happy birthday and do a little more over to the left so we don't cover the whole saw. All right, let's get our manly bling and put one there. Whoop. One right there. Let's do this. These are really small, are hard to grab onto. And one here, and one here. Look at this, we're gonna bring them all in. We're gonna do two more, and then, let's see, maybe we'll do one of the gray and one of the white. If you have a bunch of these, I always have a ton of these left over. So I'm going to use something blue on there though. And let's do, what's one of these we haven't used yet? Probably, we've used this. Did we haven't used this one. Let's use this. Let's just put this across the center. That's always a nice, easy way to use our scraps, is just going across the center of a tag to add a little bit of color and texture. Okay, and then we can pop, we don't even need to do a whole lot. Maybe we can stamp something small there. Oh, these are kind of big, so I don't think they're gonna fit. I'm gonna do a little thank you. Let me grab a thank you. How about this one? Just grab the very best occasions. And this says, "You're the best ever." Let's stamp that. You're the best ever. Let's just use, whoop, pardon my arm. We'll use some memento. Hopefully this will be straight. You're the best ever. That looks good. Now we don't have to use one of our tags. And then let's just put, I have these pencils. Let's use a pencil. I have a gem stuck to me. Probably too much glue. And I cut off the end of it. And let's pop up our pliers here. Two. All right. Now in March, you'll be getting, I don't know if we'll be able to do a live every Thursday, but we'll have videos every week. I've been working on some because I'll be out of town quite a bit next month, visiting and babysitting the granddaughter, and then of course our Stampin' Up! On stage convention. I'm very excited about that. Well, that's okay. We'll go with that one. Okay, I'm going to go across on this. It also has this great pegboard piece that we haven't used yet, which I really like. I'm going to use the pegboard because now I've glued my yellow down. I was thinking pegboard and then I did it. Ugh, I wanted to use yellow. Let's get a piece of this. I have just enough to do yellow on here. Okay, we're gonna do two more. Whoops, I thought that was stuck. I was wrong. Okay. There we go. I like the pegboard because it's kind of fun to, you know, like you're hanging tools off of it. So we'll do that one like that. And then over here, we'll do it just another conglomerate. We'll use a couple of these big ones. Okay, and then we're gonna hang that. Let's hang, we've got a hammer. And then something skinny, maybe a wrench. We'll hang those right there. Okay, what do we have left? We have happy birthday and birthday wishes. We'll use these, use these two happy birthdays. We'll go like that. Does that look good? Let's pop everything up on this one. We're gonna be hanging off, so I'm not gonna put dimensionals on the bottom. All right, come on. That. I think we'll use small ones for the hammer. I'm only gonna put two. That'll be enough. Then hang them at different levels, just like on a pegboard. And Let's do our sentiment so we can kind of gauge where we're going to put that one. Happy birthday, right there. All right. And last tag for today. Put that one there. Oh, I hate when your papers get flipped around on there and then they stick. Don't like that. Okay. Last sentiment. All right, this is just my favorite way to use my scrap set. And look, I still have a few more things. I'll probably do this real quick and get those out of the way. Or maybe I'll stick them in my scrap box for people to use later. We bring my scrap box out at my retreats, and then on Sunday morning, everybody can make cards or tags with my scraps. They really enjoy that. Okay, let's take a quick look at all the tags we made today. All right, we've got these two. Let's grab the rest of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tags. And these, I'll put some of these on cards and some I'll use as tags. So there's many things. And these are a little bit big, so I might trim off some of that extra red. But yeah, super easy. Just grab a bunch of your leftovers, cut a whole bunch of these out, and just have some fun making some tags. And then if you place a $50 order this month, you're going to get the set of 6 cards we made in card class on Thursday for free. I'm also going to send you a pack of these rustic metallic adhesive back dots because these are perfect for this suite. And so I hope you enjoyed today's class or projects or video or whatever you want to call it. And we'll see you again on Thursday. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.